Residential sales comparison and income approaches, page 130. Percentage problems. Earlier in this chapter, we introduced the percentage key. As you look at your keyboard, you will see two additional percent keys to the left of it. The triangle percent or percent difference key is used for determining the percent of difference between two numbers. The percent T button or percent of total key is used to determine the percent of total for one component in a problem. When using the percent key to enter percents, the percent is entered as a whole number, for instance 10, rather than a fractional derivative, for instance 0.10. So to find 40% of 100, the keystrokes are, try this, press CLX, which clears the display, 100, enter, 40, and then the percent key. Result, if done correctly, 40.0000 should be displayed. This is the base diagram of the HP 12C calculator, courtesy of Hewlett-Packard Development Company, LP. These are the percent keys. The percent T, the triangle percent button, and the regular percent button. Net amount. As one example of how to calculate the net amount, appraisers often need to determine the amount of a seller paid financing concession for a residential transaction in terms of a percentage. The appraiser also needs to determine the adjusted sale price. The HP 12C makes such calculations simple. Consider a transaction in which a house is selling for $150,000. The seller is paying 3.5% of the sale price toward the buyer's costs. The keystrokes are, try this, CLX, 150,000, enter, 3.5, and then the percent key, 5,250.00 should be displayed as the amount of the concession. And then press the minus button. Result, if done correctly, 144,750.00 should be displayed. This is the net sale price. Page 131. Percent difference. Appraisers often need to find the difference between two sale prices for determining adjustments for market conditions and other factors. The triangle percent key makes this calculation simple on the HP 12C. Let's use the example of a house that sold 1 year ago for $300,000 and sold again today for $360,000. What is the percent of increase in value? To find the solution, the keystrokes are, try this, CLX, 300,000, enter, 360,000, triangle percent button. Result, if the data has been input correctly, 20.00, again depending on the decimal point set, should be displayed, indicating that the difference is 20%. The number appears as a positive, so the percentage is also positive. Using the same example, let's reverse the scenarios using a declining market situation. In this case, the house sold 1 year ago for $360,000 and sold again today for $300,000. The keystrokes are, try this, CLX, 360,000, enter, 300,000, triangle percent button. Result. This time, the calculator is figuring the downward trend as a percent of $360,000. So, correctly input, the downward percent should be negative 16.6667, or rounding to 2 places, press the F, then 2. Negative 16.67%. Percent of total. Calculating the percent of a total is a little more complex and uses the data storage registers discussed earlier. Once understood, the process is fairly straightforward. The process may seem a little involved for such a simple calculation. However, being familiar with the process will be advantageous in the appraiser's practice.